Well, it's known as the musical that lies, it cheats, and steals your hearts. Catch Me If You Can open this weekend at Shawnee Mission Theater in the Park. Fox 4's Carrie Wickersham is live on stage with some of the cast. Carrie.
Hey, do you know how hard it is, how tough it is on cast members when they performed the night before to be up live for a morning show, dressed, mic'd, and ready to go? First of all, thank you guys so much for being here. We sure do appreciate it. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about, first of all, to the lead. You just graduated from college, Arkansas, with a sports management degree, and now you're the lead in Catch Me If You Can. Yep. How did that happen?
Yeah, so I auditioned for the show back in the spring. I did not have a full-time job lined up afterwards, so I was kind of just going to figure it out as I went. But I was lucky enough to be retained after my internship, so I've just kind of made it work between rehearsals, after work. It's been a lot, but it's been a blast. I wouldn't have it any other way.
So this is what they mean in college when they're like, yeah, but wait till you get to the real world.
Right, yeah. Having like one of the most unique experiences ever, but yeah, it's been fun.
That's so cool. Okay, you have a history with theater in the park since high school, right? Tell us some of the shows you've been in.
Yeah, so I got my start back in 2018 in South Pacific, where I was just in the ensemble, and I've been fortunate enough to be in several shows out here. It's always been so much fun. Some of my favorites have been getting to do Newsies and Footloose, so yeah.
Yep, I saw both of those, and they were both great out here over the last couple of years. Let me step back and talk a little bit to the cast, some of the dancers and singers out here. Tell me what else you've been out here.
I've been in James and the Giant Peach and Hello Dolly and Meet Me in St. Louis.
How does this compare?
They're all really fun shows. I really love the dancing in the show. It's just so energetic and exciting.
Okay, so this is your first show, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, how difficult is it dancing up and down all of these steps?
The first day we moved out to the park, it was a challenge, but after a while, we all got used to it and the stepping up and down. So it's a cakewalk now.
It's a
easier.
cakewalk. Well, let's hope so. All right, let's talk to some of the flight attendants back here. You guys, not only are you dancing and singing, but you have multiple costume changes, don't you?
Yeah, we've got about 10 different costumes throughout the show, as well as 5 different wigs, which we are absolutely fortunate enough to have so many people backstage that are willing to just help on the fly. And we have our amazing Liv over there who does our wig changes, helps us make sure we look absolutely beautiful. And I would not have it any other way.
Way to go to the amazing Liv over there. And so let's talk a little bit about that. You guys have been in a few shows before out here, I think including Sister Act, right? So you went from nuns to flight attendants?
Yes, which is definitely a shift from being in the full gown and the headpieces and everything to now, you know, the flash and bang of the 60s.
Right, well, because you were dancing in both. You were dancing in the habits.
Yes, which was very, very hot. But I honestly think this is a little bit worse. Running around backstage constantly. I think our quickest change is 56 seconds, completely in and out of new clothes. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to do. But Brian, come back out here and tell me, set this up for me. This is the first big number of the show, right?
Yes, so Live in Living Color is the big opening number. It's kind of just setting the stage for what's about to happen as we get a look into Frank's mind before the show gets going.
Okay, because if you know this show at all, this part is where you start to flash back because you've been arrested or detained from this FBI agent who's been tailing you for this huge con, and now you're going to start to tell him the story?
Yep, and you'll hear it in the lyrics. I'm going to tell my story that's just kind of setting the whole scene for what's about to happen for the next 2.5 hours.
Okay, Live in Living Color. Let's step back and see it. Hit it! great stuff, you guys, especially, again, considering you were live in living color here last night, and you got to be back here again tonight. Come on out and catch this show. It plays tonight, and then it plays Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before they change shows again. We appreciate you guys. Great job. Break a leg tonight. I'm Carrie Wickersham, Fox 4 News. Back to you.